Did you deal with Mossad when you were out there or no?
Not intentionally, so maybe. Some of the intel possibly. But
gather intel sharing. Like, wasn't it CIA and Mossad working
probably, but because we're going to be the guys going in the house, it's better to not be associated with Israel. That's it. Well, because even as a joke for messing with guys to make them scared and talk to us, like brought up a joke like, hey, can we like wear an Israeli flag on this mission? And like to hear a senior officer go, fuck no.
Why is that?
Yeah, just for fun. Like,
but what would the reaction be from the other side if they see you wearing an Israeli flag?
Well, Al-Qaeda, because they don't know what we're going to do to them now. Because the Americans, at least, well, I scared the shit out of.
What a way to throw them off if you wear an Israeli flag.
That's what I said.
To say that, damn, Mossad's out here?
Yeah. And what are they going to do now that they have me? Maybe if I talk, they won't take me to wherever.
Because they fear Mossad like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen it. I've seen it before with cocky terrorists that spoke English. Because the way that I would set it up when I would do the interrogations, I'd put the guy right here, I'm right in his face, and my interpreter is right here. And we're going to talk this way. You look at me, listen to him. I don't want you two talking. I don't need some bullshit rapport. And I remember talking to one guy, and he said in English, dude, I know the deal. This terrorist. And I go, really, what's the deal? He goes, you're going to arrest me. You're going to send me to Abu Ghraib. I'm going to be out in 30 days. I'm going to kill more people, more of your guys. And so I said, oh, you've dealt with Americans then before, haven't you? And he said, yes. I go, well, did they look like me? And he kind of looked down. I'm wearing no body armor, short sleeves, tattoos, and a beard. And he looks at me and I go, oh, we're not here by accident. I'm here for you. And that scared him. But imagine if I had a Star of David on. That would have been badass. So just anyway.
Can you imagine just keep it?
Like rip the shirt off and it's
wow.
Yeah.
So when you saw the Iran deal, when the B-52 bomber, when they're going out there and the 3 facilities that we hit up, and by using the intel from Mossad, working together, was that a project that, Simon, you're like, I don't know if they're going to get this? Or was that something where it's like, no, we're going to be able to get it because we're working together collectively?
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing with me. I've been to war, and I'm kind of anti-war unless we're serious. Like with them, I don't want to see an invasion of Iran. I don't want to see troops going into Tehran. If you're going to hit this regime and their nuclear sites, hit them very, very hard, and then tell them no. Don't do that again. And now let's negotiate. Shit like that. That's how you should handle, I think, a war. And then
looks like that's what he did, though.
Yes, yeah. And it looks like it's working because I don't know where the Ayatollah is now. Is he out yet? Or
he's been missing for a while, and a lot of people are saying maybe. Yeah. You know, the IRGC, and I think you commented on this about a couple weeks ago, right?
Probably.
Yeah. What do you think is going on with him missing?
Well, I want to say they have that silent coup, and then they're the people who are in place and the Iranian people. I don't think they're happy with the Islamic Revolution. I think they want what they had in 1978 back, and so I think that's hopefully, again, I'm not involved. That is slowly coming about, and they have a democratically elected government in Iran, because it can turn back into what it was. You know, it can be a destination. I mean, it's beautiful. Even hiring contractors, I've had people say, yeah, I went rock climbing. I was in Iran. It was great. I'm like, I mean, it's great, but if they tell you you're a spy, it's a problem. But if you can have that back, get into the rock climbing, get into the fishing, the water, the sea, you know, it's like, it could be a great, I hope that's going on now.
Yeah, it's going to be,
I'd love to hear your input on that because you know more about it than me.
Well, you know, the reality of it is, so who would like to see Iran fall? Who doesn't want to see Iran fall? Do they have the person? Who is the person? At least before, Khomeini was a guy from France that was causing a little bit of the ruckus in the Middle East, so they can go and leverage him. And he had so much momentum in the country. Millions of people are going in the streets, protesting, supporting Khomeini. Mm-hmm. They're not doing that for anybody right now. Not Reza Pahlavi. They're not doing it for any of the major Iranian names. There isn't anybody that's been able to produce that kind of loyalty where people are hitting the streets. Then a lot of people are saying, well, the reason why they're not doing that is because because we're telling them not to. But we have 50,000 people on our side. That's not how this works. When people really want a revolution and they're inside of it, you can't stop them. People are going to go out and they're going to protest. They're not. You need visually to show anti or support for somebody. That is the only thing you're going to be able to do. If you don't have, well, no, it's not safe for them to do it. I just don't think they have the right person right now.
No, they don't.
And no matter how many people, for many years, I've wanted Reza Pahlavi to be the person to do it, but I just don't think he's the right guy. And I think I've said this multiple times, he's a very nice guy, sweet man. But I think he's doing what he's doing to make his mom happy and his dad proud.
Really?
But deep down inside, I don't think he wants the job. So this is a very, very nasty job. This isn't for everybody. To be able to get there and get the job and lead certain people, they have to know you're just as capable as they are to get to certain levels that, they're willing to get to. When Trump got in, people said there's something wrong with this guy. He is willing to push the envelope as much as we can. We believe his threats. Nobody believes, a lot of people's threats right now with Iran. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you, Israel probably wants somebody to go out there and do it. Israel tried to help Reza Pahlavi to go out there and get some attention, but the U.S. hasn't yet gotten behind him, and he's going to need U.S. to get behind him to give some kind of a support, some kind of a retweet, some kind of a thing. Hasn't happened. Maybe it's going to happen next few months. Maybe it's going to happen. Hasn't happened yet.
Is there an infrastructure in place where they can have elections yet?
Oh, no way.
I didn't think so.
No way. No way. No. What's in there right now is, it's a war right now. Who's going to be replacing the spiritual leader, Khamenei, and who's going to take? No. It is a very, very different situation there right now. Very.
Well, because I just think from reading and stuff that when the Islamic Revolution started, it sounded great to them until they saw what it actually was. Because not everyone in Iran's Muslim. Is that right?
No.
But if you talk to the normal person on the street, they think it's a bunch of jihadis.
Great people, by the way.
Yeah,
great people. Yeah. No, but to me, I had the founder of IRGC here a year ago, 9 months ago.
Wow.
He came in here. We did an interview. He walked in, and they're all like, he's like, what do you want to talk to me about? I said, what do you think I want to talk to you about? Like, I'm from Iran. You're the founder of Islamic Revolutionary Guard, right there, Mohsen Sazgara, right? If you look at the affiliation, he was the founder of IRGC.
No kidding.
Yeah, with Khomeini. So he was the guy that would open up all the tapes that he sent to Iran to create the revolution.
Wow.
This is one of the guys that caused Iran to fall, this guy. And it was a fascinating conversation.
No, I'm sure it was.
He himself never thought it was going to get as nasty as he did. And then obviously eventually, till today, a lot of people don't trust the guy, saying he's still connected to it.
Well, he's given him reason not to trust him.
Yeah. But we'll see what's going to happen. Did you ever work with the IDF or no? Did you ever?
No.
Never did.
No, maybe ones and twos. I know they came to our compound at Virginia Beach a couple times. I was never there with them.
Got it.
I've discussed some stuff with them, since I've been out. Hey, what is up? This is Robert J. O'Neill, former SEAL Team 6 operators. I was fortunate to be on some of the most high-profile missions in our very long war on terror, but I am now on Connect, and you can connect with me there, and we can literally talk about anything. You can text, we can do video calls, I can give you messages, and go to Connect, find me. Literally nothing is off limits. Any crazy questions you have that you may or may not want the answers to, I'm more than happy to do it. So find me on Connect. Again, this is Robert J. O'Neill. See you there.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.